This is my opinion on what diet chips did to Dodgy Dave. Don't get me wrong, you can see he does ram his car here. There, you can see he did ram his car. But if he's got a phone call off his son saying you're here, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So in my eyes, good on him, good on diet chips or what he did. If it was me, I would have rammed you harder. At the end of the day, you've turned up at somebody's house with a balaclava on. What do you expect to happen? Anyway, David, I want to ask you a question, mate. I would like to come on live with you. You can do the live. I'll do the live, whatever. I'm not bothered what platform it's on. But I would like to give you the opportunity to put your story across of everything what happened years ago. We'll start off years ago to where you are now and where you're going to take your channel. Don't get me wrong, I'll talk about myself. I'll talk about myself, what I've done. You'll find out who I am. You'll find out what I'm about, what my channel's about. I think a lot of people have been asking for you. Tell your history of, because a lot of people are saying that you did this, you had this thought years ago about where you manipulated Derek, because you are a very good manipulator, David. We've seen that. You had this outcome ages ago. This is what you've been working to what's happening now. And I think that's true, tell you the truth. People want to know about what happened with the old woman, what happened with the scamming, where you scammed. Give you the opportunity to talk about it. But like I've said to people in my comments, you won't do it. You won't do it, mate. Why won't you talk about your past, your past, what you did, and why you committed so many frauds? Why won't you talk about that? Because it's not in your narrative, is it? But a lot of people would like to know. And I think you will get respect from off your community, but it's entirely up to you. I know you won't do it, but I've got to give you the opportunity. I've got to ask. It'll stop people making fucking videos about you, won't it, really, if you think of it that way? Tell your story. I'll tell my story. You tell yours. I've got an acro. My acro's there. I've got 49 pages. I'll go through all my past, why I committed the crimes I did. And you do yours. It'll make a good podcast, that would, Dave. But and why is your wife so entangled in this? What are you doing? Because people comment, she called me a cunt. Why she called me a cunt? You know what I mean? She doesn't know me deep down, does she? So what the fuck is she calling me a cunt for? Just like, I've got a life. I've got a great social life. Do shooting. Go fishing. Go motocross. What's your social life like, Dave? It seems your life is all thingy about one person and one person only. It's not good, that, mate. Not good at all. I think it'd be good for both of us channels, really. Because at the end of the day, you can't keep hiding your past and just brushing it off. You brought other people's past up. You fucking outed other people on your channel. And it's not fair. I think some people should criticise what your past is like. And they can criticise mine if they want. I don't care. I care about the person who I am now. I work. I own my own home. I don't lie about my past. Never. Anybody asks me a simple question, I'll answer it. But when it comes to families, keep them out of it. At the end of the day, I would just like to put some questions over. Because, and people want to know as well, why do you keep putting coffees on? Why don't you monetize your channel and earn off the revenue off that? Stop begging for coffees. Because what you got to think of, you had 2,500 quid off Nancy's grasses and exposed. You conned him out of that. Nobody's talking about that. Why? At the end of the day, these are the answers what people want to ask, but you won't let them because you put their faces all over the line. All you got to do is hit me up. You know my email. I'll give you my phone number. And we'll meet up for a coffee. At the end of the day, if you want to do it offline, do it. But I want to ask you some questions and I really think you should answer it. If you're some sort of man who you say you are, Dave, just say yeah. Just say yeah. And answer the questions what the people want answering. Don't get me wrong, it won't just be you, it'll be me as well. Ask me anything you want, and I'll tell you. But I'm not a cunt. Far from a cunt. Down to you, mate. If you want any sort of respect off me, mate, you just fucking say yeah and we'll get it on. I'll come on any live you want to come on, mate. I'll answer anything you fucking want to ask. I'll send you me fucking acro. Then you know what I'm all about. Been there, done that, had the t-shirt. Not wearing it fucking again, mate.